you ever heard about sparkling stones? Stones are generally dull, isn't it? Let us explore the world of sparkling stones with a little scientist named Supa Zulu. My name is Supa Zulu, and I am a scientist. That means I love to know about how things work. I have a big room with lots of jars and beakers, and sometimes when I mix things, they bubble and fizz. But not today. Today, I woke up with a very special feeling and a big dream. Last night, I dreamed I was flying over the Sparkle Brook Kingdom. It looked very different in my dream. Instead of the grey stone buildings and muddy roads, I saw everything was shimmering. The roofs sparkled like 1,000 tiny stars, and the roads were paved with smooth stones that shone with every color. Oh, I said to myself, what a wonderful dream! I jumped out of bed and I got dressed. My head felt full of sparkling stones, and I had to learn more about them. I went to my lab and looked at all my bottles. Maybe some sparkly powder could help me. I tried mixing some gold dust and crushed seashells. They didn't shimmer. They just made a dusty mess. Oh dear. I knew I needed to see the kingdom in the daylight. Perhaps the dream stones were real. I grabbed my magnifying glass, my favorite notebook, my bag, and I left. Sparkle Brook mainly looked the same. The buildings were still grey and the paths were still muddy. Only if I looked closely could I see tiny bits of sparkle in the stones on the path. They were like little secrets. I knelt and pulled out my magnifying glass. The little rocks under my glass shined like the ones in my dream, but they were dull on top as if they were hiding something. Aha! I exclaimed. They must need something so they can shine. I knew just where to find help. I visited the royal garden where I met the queen who was watering the beautiful flowers. I shared my dream about sparkling stones, which only shone when loved and cared for. The queen suggested me to follow the path behind the mango tree in the woods and listen to the sounds around, which would lead me to the hidden meadow. I thanked the queen and then marched straight to the woods, my legs wobbly and excited. I found the mango tree. It was huge. Behind it was a tiny hidden path. I followed the path through the woods, listening to the birds' song. I found the hidden meadow where the sparkling stones shone like rainbows. I picked a blue stone and noticed it shine brighter when I admired. I shared my appreciation with the stones, and when the sky turned orange, I left for home. I had finally filled my satchel with shiny stones to remember my adventure. Back in my room, I watched the stones, and they sparkled under my lamp. They reminded me that everything, even rocks, can be beautiful when they are loved and cared for. And sometimes the most wonderful things are hidden, waiting to be discovered, just like in my dream. I yawned, feeling tired but full of wonder. Maybe I will have another dream tonight. Bye bye. If you like my adventure, please like my story and subscribe to my channel.